everybody, and welcome back to Play It Again. I'm Sue. Thank you so very much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Okay, today we are getting back to our week of one-hit wonders from the 1970 pop rock or rock songs. And today we are looking at FOGHAT, and the song is called Slow Ride. Now, I know this song. It's not one that I hear all the time, but I know I've heard it in a number of different movies, and I hear it on the radio occasionally, and it was one of the ones that I looked up, and I had looked over a bunch of different sites to see some one-hit wonders, and this one came up repeatedly as one of the big one-hit wonders. So we're going to check it out today. Before we get going, if you could all like this video and subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so, it really does mean the world to me, and it makes a big difference on the channel. And if you're so inclined, you can hit that join button and you can check out the memberships if you'd like to join Play It Again as a member. Here we go. FOGHAT and Slow Ride. I love the way this song starts out with that drum just beating down, and it sounds like somebody stamping on a piece of wood, and then it just keeps going when that guitar comes in, and it reminds me of somebody in like a big pair of boots that have just got a guitar and they're playing and they just keep banging their foot on the ground. That's what it sounds like. It's really cool. Then you start to get into these buzzy sounding kind of bluesy or soulful guitars, and the lead singer, I don't know anything about this band really. I mean, this is the only song I know. There you go. And but he's got a really soulful, kind of gritty, cool little sounding voice. It does have a lot of like I said, like a bluesy R&B, but then a bit of a southern rock kind of feel mixed in with it. It's very, very cool. And I love what they're doing. And the guy who's playing the bass, when you can hear him slapping that bass in the back, it's very, very cool. Anyway, let's get back into it. I'm just going to rewind just a teeny bit here. Here we go. Slow ride. Take it easy. Slow down. Go down. Got to get your love one more time. Hold me. Roll me. Slow riding woman, you're so fine. fantastic. Like I said, it's not a song that I hear a lot. So, and I've never actually sat and listened to the whole song. I think I've kind of only maybe heard it in the car or just in passing or little bits of it here and there. It's just not something that I sat down to listen to ever in my whole entire life. But how great was that? And that guy, when he was playing that bass, when he was slapping the bass, it sounded almost funky sounding. So there's a whole bunch of different kind of, influences in that song. And interestingly, when that singer, the lead singer, when he was singing some of his more high notes too, he reminded me a little bit of Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin. Some of the music actually kind of reminded me of that every once in a while too. But I loved that kind of bluesy, buzzing sounding guitar that they had throughout the whole song. That was really, really cool. And they had some kind of neat harmonies, and I actually would have liked to have a little bit more of that, because when they were singing together, it sounded really, really cool. I really enjoyed that. That was awesome. Interestingly, they have a number of gold or platinum albums, so they seem to be more of an album sort of generating type of band. They didn't really have a lot of singles, and this single actually was the highest charting single that they had, and it placed number 20 on the US Billboard Hot 100 charts. I couldn't find any information if it actually did chart in England or in the UK. I couldn't find it anywhere, so I'm not sure if it did. So maybe you guys can give me some information down in the comments if you're from the UK. I had an indicator from Australia that it was not on the Australian charts at all either, but it did actually hit number 14 in the Canadian charts, and that seems to be the highest sort of charting country that this song actually appeared in. So there you go. My country has number 14. Anyway, that was very, very cool. I really, really enjoyed that. My fun fact for the day is that song actually in 2009, VH1 actually said that that was the 45th best hard rock song of all time. So that's saying something, because you think, oh, 45, that's not very high. But when you consider how many hard rock songs have been made in the history, that is pretty amazing that it made the top 50. So very, very cool. And like many songs of its kind of ilk, I guess, this song actually made it on the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And again, once again, we've seen this before, where it is on the in-game radio station. And I think this is really, really cool. I really like that they do this, because they're really exposing a lot of the 1960s, 70s, 80s kind of rock music to a whole younger generation who is going to appreciate it as well. So I think that is super cool, and I'm glad they're doing that. Anyway, wraps it up for the day. So everyone have a joyful day, and I will see you all again next time. Bye-bye.